Good morning, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. And my name is Camila, and I'm going to be the host from this conversation. I am here with Wanda, Marcelo, and Camilinha. The topic from today is about the Alchemist, interpreting life signs. We have watched previously a video about it just to help us, just warm up this conversation. And before we start, this is a platform when you can practice English, French, and Spanish. I think everyone here knows, but I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you guys, and I am here because I want to practice my English to try to express myself in a different language and to build confidence in this process, okay? What else? We always start here with this self-representation just to know each other better and just to break the ice in the beginning of this conversation. So, Vandinha, can you please start? Introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm Wanda from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I'm a dentist. I have two sons, one grandson, one daughter-in-law, and I'm a cat person. I have a beautiful black white cat. He's boring all the time that I try to learn English. He don't like this language. And now he is in my lap, sleeping and quiet. Thanks God.
Maybe he loves, and then you don't know, right? He wants to
Maybe,
speak. Yeah.
maybe.
Nice. Thank you, Vandinha. And you, Camilinha, can you please?
Yes, hello, good evening, or good morning,
Good
because it's
morning.
all the time I participate in Talk and Talk, it's night. Sorry, guys. Good morning. I am Camila. I am 33 years old. I'm living in Aracaju, Sergipe. I'm working as a design. One second, because here it's so noisy, my
No
family.
problem. No problem. Today is Sunday, right? People want to gathering
Yes, I
together.
need to close
Yeah.
the door. uh, so I am working as a pro design. In my job, my current job, I need to improve my Spanish because my leader it's live in Chile and no speak Portuguese, so I need to improve my Spanish. But I
Oh,
not become host yet in Spanish, but I am a host here in English all Tuesday 6 p.m. In my free time, I really like to watch movies, series. Now I started the JV. I don't know you watch this. It's a
no.
spin-off of The Boys.
Oh,
It's
no.
a it's a bad series. It's very confused, but I like things confusing. In my free time, I start a new course. It's for modeling action figure. So this weekend, I need to practice this, and I start to do some things because in the Wednesday I have another class, and the teacher pass some things I need to do, and I'm very excited because I like handmade things we needed to do with hand, and I need to avoid sometimes in the screen, right? So because that I start this course, and that's it, guys, about me.
Nice. I love it, Camilinha. Nice, nice. Good to know about it. And you, Marcelo?
Well, good morning, Marcelo. As you know, I am 64. I live in Rio. I have two sons. They are adults now already. They are 29 and 30. I am an entrepreneur. I have my own business. My
Mhm.
sons both they have their businesses also. Well, I was always involved in some kind of enterprise since I was 17 because it's my blood. And well, I've been in so many universities. I have a lot of diplomas, as you know, but I am what I am what I know to do. That's what I am. I don't like titles.
Mhm.
Well, and I work a lot, but I love to work. That's my goal. I love to create and to do something new. I believe in the man when he decides decides to create, to improve, to go further, to live the bad and to live the benefits of there is no easy way to be a good person. I think I am very serious about that. Although I am skeptical about the way we deal with young people now, I am very skeptical about that. But that's what I am. And in my free time, when I have free time, I try to speak with other people, foreigners. I speak Spanish also. I speak Spanish. I think well because my mother was Spanish and my grandfather. I was raised in a Spanish home, and well, I speak a little bit of French. Well, and I like to read biographies, philosophy, some kind of book about inventions and about the mankind. And that's it. Let's talk about Paulo Coelho. It's a very nice topic.
Nice, Marcelo. You look like someone that cannot be quiet for me, like always doing something, always trying to learn something. This is my impression for you. And I think this is really good because we are always become better, right? Better human beings. So this is something really good. And about me, guys, my name is Camila. I am 41. I live in São Paulo, in the capital. Today the weather here, it's a kind of sunny but so cold, so it's totally a lazy day. I will try to take a rest and relax a little bit, reading something, I don't know, during the afternoon. And we were here talking about The Alchemist, and I asked to the girls if she had read this before. And I don't know about you, Marcelo, if you have you ever read this book before or not?
No, this book is so old to me. It's the book is about 40 years now. I know Paulo Coelho a lot, not because of his books. I've never read those books because I don't consider Paulo Coelho a classical writer. He is just he surfed this kind of mood. That's the way, but that's okay, no problem. It's like Hollywood among books. No problem with that. But I love Paulo Coelho when I talk about Raul Seixas because he made almost all the lyrics of Raul Seixas songs, and the Raul Seixas lyrics, they are Paulo Coelho's. They are so amazing, and Paulo Coelho is a good guy. I think he is in the right side, but I don't think so that I could lose my time reading Paulo Coelho. I don't know. I'm not sure.
No problem, no problem. So let's move on, guys. Let's start our conversation here. Question number 1. Have you ever wondered if life presents you with signs or message meant to guide you? Like we watched in the video that the guy saw the same guy more than once, and then he was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? This was just a dream, this was a sign. And so what came to mind before watching the video? So I don't know, Vandinha, do you believe on this kind of sign or not? For you, it's like, no, I don't think this is real. What is your feeling about it?
I believe
Yeah.
that, and I think we don't know about nothing in this kind of science, coincidence, or things like that. We don't know, but we have opinion, and I think it is more beautiful. Put the signs in your life. Put a little bit of dreams, of tales, fair tales. I think it is good for get our life more light and more beautiful.
Yes,
And I like to believe
Mhm.
more than believe. I like to.
I would like to believe more, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good point. Good point, Vandinha. It's a way to see the life challenge and something, right? Or signs. I
Mm.
don't know. Good. Thank you, Vandinha. And you, Camilinha, do you believe these signs in life, or this is not just a coincidence? What do you think about this?
I believe a lot in this type of
Really?
things. Really, I am a little bit handle for things, but I guess for this I really believe because sometimes I receive some signs and something happened before after.
Okay.
For example, sometimes I dream something I really hope to become real, and some months or years sometimes happen, and
Okay.
I believe that. And for example, one day I need to remember the name of the bird. What this happened this month? The bird is humming. Kid bird. It's a beija-flor. I don't
Mm.
know. Very close to me in my face,
Oh my
and I
gosh.
feel very. I have a chocolate, but it's never happened something like that. And after that, this month was amazing. This month, September, and happened a lot things great in my work, in my personal life, and I believe sometimes the nature
Mm-hmm.
made some things like a sign, and I believe it because never happened something like that. A bird close to me in my face, and I believe sometimes things happened. I told you this in the mention about spiritual things and the energy, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe a lot because I guess if I practice more and I participate of religion, this type of thing, I could see more things because now I feel a lot of things, but I don't see. I see only times, and I said about that in October because it's a creepy story. But I really believe it sometimes we receive this sign, and sometimes we needed to share the positive things too. For example, when I have a bad day and I still very pessimism things, I believe it's more bad for me, and it's like a ball snow ball,
Mm.
and I guess that's it, guys. I really believe sometimes we receive sign, but sometimes we don't follow the sign, and it's okay too.
Nice. Good point. Good point. I believe, but I don't know, or I don't remember to share an example, because I didn't realize in the moment. I just feel like, oh my gosh, this is weird. And then I live my life normally. And then I guess it can be a sign if I think twice, about this. But I believe on it. Let me see, Marcelo, do you believe? Or this is like a girl's stuff? Like,
No, no, I believe I am so. Although I have this kind of linear and well straight way to think about things, I am superstitious. I was raised. My other grandmother, my Spanish family is from my mother, and the other part of the family is my father, of course, and my grandmother, the mother of my father, was so mystic, and
Wow.
I've been with her. She passed away when she was 92. My father is 97. He is still alive, and I am superstitious just because of her. She was so mystic, and she told me a lot of creepy stories, and I've been raised in this moment. I know. We in the past. I was born in 1960, so Me and Vanda can tell better the way we were when we were 20 and 18. We've seen a lot of mystic things among our lives. It was so natural. Vanda could remember The Exorcist, the movie. It was so creepy and well, a lot of things that makes us superstitious and believers in these kind of superpowers or not non-linear powers. Well, we have a nation where we have these kind of we merge so many cultures, Africans and
Yeah.
Europeans and Asian and Asians and a lot of things. And we are so we're so accustomed to see the macumbas over the corners. We are so accustomed to see a lot of Iemanjais when you go to the beach on the New Eve. So it's so amazing. Brazil is like that. But I believe in the power of marijuana when Paulo Coelho saw the man in Amsterdam. That's what I have to say.
Okay. This was just more than a sign for him. Like this was like, okay. I think so because the guys in that period was really into this kind of stuff, you know. And I guess I don't know, guys. I've watched a series from uh Seixas on Global Play, I guess. It was new. It was released for, I don't know, last month, if I'm not wrong. And everything that people try to judge their friendship about Paulo Coelho and Raul Seixas that can be harmful for both guys. And I don't know, I guess it was hard to judge, but I grew up listening Raul Seixas because my father loves to listen this kind of music and Zé Ramalho and these other singers in that period that was like, oh my gosh, this is so different, a kind of song. This is not just history. If you need to pay attention, you go like, I guess, Paulo Coelho, no, sorry, Raul Seixas show us so deep message about just waiting the life pass. This is so strong, right? If you don't do something, you just wait your life pass and then you feel like, oh my gosh. So I guess until now he can touch us in some way, you know, so in somehow. So this is the point for me when you talk about Raul Seixas and Paulo Coelho. Of course, we have a lot of gossip around it about witches and etc. But in fact, we don't know, right? We just need to keep the good side of this kind of history, in my opinion. So let's move on, guys. Do you believe when you truly want something, all the universe conspire in helping you achieve it? I don't know if this can be a kind of mentality way to believe in something. So I don't know. Do you believe, Virginia? Why or not in this kind of?
I believe if I go, I work, and I work a lot, and I put effort to achieve this.
Okay.
Like English, for example. If I don't push myself, if I don't put many effort on it, no, I can uh, do a conversation in English. And everything is like that. I think universe conspire not if you want, only want. You want and you do this, you try and go ahead to achieve this point.
Good, good point. There is a quote, guys, that says, if you put your feet, God will put the path, you know, like you need to start
Yeah,
first and
yeah,
then
it's
the
like
rest.
that.
And
But we need to put our feet.
yes, and I
Yeah,
always think about this. Oh my God, this is so real because if you put, and you don't know about the path. You don't know. You're just putting your feet and then God or
yeah,
I don't know, something can work to make it going better. And then I feel like, oh my God, this is true. Because we need to start, right? Facing our fears and then later try to achieve something. I really believe in this.
Exactly. I think if I stay lazy in my sofa, in my comfort zone,
Yeah.
I cannot achieve anything.
Yes. And I
And
don't
the
know
universe
about you.
don't conspire for me.
Come on, lazy guy, wake up. Universe, like, come on. I guess English is the most difficult because we are all the time out of the comfort zone, right? We need to express, and most of the time we suffer, and then it's
Yeah,
like a marathon, right? We are here
yeah,
running to pass through this. So this is a good example, Vandinha. We cannot only believe, like, I want to be fluent.
yeah.
Okay.
And okay.
Yes, good example, Vandinha. I am the same as you. Thank you. And you, Marcelo, I think an entrepreneur must to be a kind of this way, personality, must to believe in something more because it's not easy to be entrepreneur here in Brazil, guys.
Yeah, for sure. It's it's very difficult because you have a lot
Mhm.
of people that you have a lot of barriers and people that are against all you know. So all you have to do. So Brazil is is a very tough place to develop an idea or to. I always talk to a lot of people that if, for instance, Bill Gates or Steve Wozniak or Steve Jobs were born in Brazil, they wouldn't leave the garage. Because when you leave the garage in Brazil, because we have these kind of small companies, when you pay, for instance,
Mhm.
10% in taxes, but in Brazil, if you
Mhm.
grow, it could be worse than be smaller. So it's so amazing. Brazil is so different. They don't think about growing and development, and they this kind of mentality. So it's from the past. We live in the 30s. We live in the 30s. They are thinking about Marxism. They are thinking about the Soviet Revolution. And wow, the wall failed in 1991. Come on, guys. They are talking about the same bullshit, and we cannot go. We can lose this edge, this poor edge that we have. So yes, I believe in this kind of mentality that you have to believe first of all, because
Mhm.
if you have to think, everything starts in your mind. So you have to believe, and then you have to wake up earlier and go for it. You have to do all the efforts to achieve the goals you want to have, and it's so difficult because you have a lot of enemies during the path.
Mhm.
But you have to do, and talking about English. English is a language so tortuous because we have we have a lot of accents. That's the first problem. And first of all, we when we want to be fluent in English, we have to choose an accent because we are not
Mhm.
natives. So you could see a lot of people that mix that mix accents. It's so funny. So we have to follow an accent because you have to be in a certain place to understand, and you have to submerge the English culture and literature, and it's very difficult. Till today, I've started learning English when I was 17. Both my sons, they started to learn English at school when they were 6 or 7. And it's so different because in my time, I don't know, Vanda, but in my time, we've used it to learn French at school. In the fundamental
Yeah.
class, we used to have French, isn't it, Vanda? So
Yeah.
we
I
didn't.
study in Sacré-Cœur.
Yeah, that's it. We used to learn French in the fundamental classes, and we didn't have English English is something new. I was 17 when I be in touch with English, so you can imagine how is it. And of course, now we have a lot of tools that we didn't have. So it's easier now for everybody to be in touch with the language and to be fluent in my when I was 20. It wasn't impossible. You couldn't have you weren't able to be in touch with other languages. That's what's impossible. So nowadays it's so easy.
Yeah. Good example, Marcelo, about the French, because I had Spanish in school. It was a public school. But I didn't imagine about French, guys.
Yeah, Spanish started after the Mercosur. After the
Okay.
Mercosur, they started learning in Spanish because we have Spanish neighbors, Spanish hablantes as neighbors, so we have to learn Spanish.
Nice, nice. Good to know about it. A lot of knowledge here, guys. Thank you, Marcelo. And you, Camilinha, do you believe when you truly want something like your example about the bird?
Yes, I believe and I agree. I totally agree with what you said. It's about hard work because when you really try to achieve something, you will
Mhm.
need to hard work to achieve. But for example, I like to use an example my transition of career because I start to study a lot, and sometimes in this part of my transition, a lot things happening. For example, I receive a lot help of the community of design. I receive a lot free course, very expensive course. I receive a I don't know, say bolsa. It's a sponsorship, something
I
like
think,
that.
yes, I think it is. Let me
Yes,
check
so
here.
I receive a lot sponsorship during my transition, and I guess sometimes was so important for me because when I work in the last career, it's impossible to pay for this because course in design is so expensive, and I receive a lot opportunity to improve my education. And I guess it's about that. You start to hard working, and sometimes the things happen like happened to me. And now I work in my I work with the things I waiting for, and I guess it's important to hard working and the things happening in the middle of the process. But it's so hard when you like to achieve something and they do not start anything to achieve. I guess it's impossible happening. So I guess that's it for me.
Yes, and nowadays we live under pressure all the time. If you are doing some, if you finish your, I don't know, first degree, and then later you need to think about the other one or another course or a MBA, and then this is not the end of something. You need to just go and continue to move. And I guess in the past it was totally different. If you had a great English or not so good English, that's okay. You are in front of the others. Nowadays is not enough. You need to have something more all the time. And then we became a lot of like a machine most of the time, right? If you got your English and then I am speaking very well, okay, and now which language? Which you so let's move on. Let's change. So that's the
Mandarin is necessary now.
yes. I remember when I was in university, Vanjinha, it was like I don't remember, guys. My first university was like, I don't know, 20, I don't know, it was so
Age,
long.
age
Yes,
ago.
yes. And I had a friend in university and she was studying Mandarin there in the university. And then she said to me, this will be the language of the future. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know English and Spanish in that time. And she was studying Mandarin. So I guess we have this
Yeah,
pressure to
yeah.
be good in something all the time. And then if you learn English, now change for Mandarin, and then you go like, oh my gosh, I need to running
Yeah,
for different
you
path.
it's tough for this generation. For
Yes.
my generation is easier, I
Mhm.
think.
Yes, I
All the
believe.
Mostly the beauty too. We could be cellulitis.
Oh, yeah.
Today we couldn't. It's so hard today
Yes. And
for
another
all
thing,
the things.
yes, even about the studies that you need to have nowadays, we need to have a shape, the best shape ever.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
terrible. All the people like the same, all
Yeah.
twins.
Yes, that's the point. There is an interesting question here, guys. Number seven, sorry. The video mentions transformation and growth often come through pain and discomfort. Do you agree with this? Can you share an example from your experience? Do you want to try to answer that, Marcelo? Number seven, okay? About pain and discomfort. Do you really believe that we can grow through it?
Yeah, of course. There is that quote, "No pain, no gain." That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
It's like as Vanda said, going to the gym to be in shape, and of course, you have to be, you have to suffer to see a better moment, a better place. But this kind of discomfort is something about some people are more acclimated or are more able to deal with this kind of discomfort and pain. What I see now is that a lot of people. I am not blaming young people, but this is the like a syndrome, like Peter Pan syndrome, and a lot of syndromes that you could live without pain and could live without
Mhm.
discomfort. A lot of people they couldn't face problems. That's something that scares me because they they gave up when the first uh, bad moment happens to occur, and this is so terrible because you have to be persistent and resilient when you want to achieve something. And most of the people, yesterday here in TALKNTALK, we were talking about this bullshit. Nowadays, we are living with this bullshit term called burnout. Come
Mhm.
on, burnout doesn't exist. What does exist is the feeling of discomfort, is the feeling of unhappiness, is the feeling of being in a job that you overwork. But they are talking about burnout. It's like an epidemic. Everybody has burnout.
Yes.
Everybody is going through the cycle to treat burnout. Come on. Even though burnout doesn't exist in the medical literature, it's something that they created. The term was coined in the 90s.
Mhm.
Burnout. What is that burnout? So a lot of people, that's what we are talking about here. Transformation and growth often come through pain and discomfort, of course. And of course, burnout. If you are feeling this burnout system or syndrome, you have to change. You have to look for another thing. Like Camila. Camila is probably she's so happy with her design skills, and she could spend 20 hours in a modeling project, and she wouldn't be burnouted. Camila, come on, you can. That's it.
Nice, good point. Camila, go ahead.
20 not, 15, okay. And so
And do
like
you
this,
feel like this is a
um,
discomfort or this is a pain? I don't think so, right? Because you love to
no,
do it. So,
I like the example about 2 months when I start a new position. For example, when I made my transition and starting the first company as a design. I work like Monday to Sunday for try to do the best work in my life, and I don't feel tired because I need to improve me and receive the agree of the company too. So I guess sometimes we needed to enforce, but like Marcelo said about to do something you really like, I guess it's important because sometimes you needed to spend a lot of time to do something. Because that I move my career because I think, oh, I don't like that. I need to work all day, 8 hours per day, something I don't like. And now I said about 15 hours. Sometimes I need to do that a lot of time for do that something, but I don't feel tired because I really understand I have this opportunity to work with something I really like. And now I understand this force, I guess. It's important to improve it you and achieve the result. So I guess it's very impossible for me as a design not to have this necessity to spend a lot of time to study to make things for understand. And now I understand this is force. It's important for my improvement and my new opportunities become so close or sometimes years. Because now I really like the new company I work. And I guess if I not try and enforce a lot in the last company, I not achieve this new opportunity great I currently work. And I guess that's it, guys.
Yes, good point, Camille. I had a psychologist appointment this week, and then he asked me, tell me about your free time. And then I was like, I don't know. I don't think I have it. What is that? What is that? Free time?
I spend with you, psycho.
This is my free time. So I was like, I don't know. And he asked me, tell me a movie. Tell me something that you are doing without a pressure. And I was like, I don't know. Even being here with you, it's a kind of pressure. So nowadays we don't open this kind of space to be free. It's like a sinner, you know what, it's like a sin. It's like a, oh, this is a lazy person enjoying, look at the sky. This is not normal nowadays. So I suffer with this. I want to be productive even in my free time. And then I know this is not good for us, but in opposite, if I am trying to grow inside something, this is what I call for hard work. If I want to achieve something, no one can judge my effort, to achieve it. So it's hard to explain, to see the difference, because I could do nothing and feel worried about my improvement. And the opposite, I am doing what I like and what I believe that can bring me a great future. I don't know. So that's it, is the difference. I don't know if you have the same, Bunjinha, if you can enjoy your free time for real, or if you had this in your career about being a dentist, like a challenge or
Of
not.
course, I
Yeah.
enjoy my free time.
Yeah.
And then next week, I'll go to San Martin to to scuba diving.
Oh,
San Martin to scuba diving, and I spent there 1 week. It's really good.
wow. Where is it,
Yeah,
Bunjinha? It's in Rio? I don't think so, right?
Caribe.
Cari. Oh my gosh. Wow,
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, nice, really nice. It's
Nice.
a island. Uh, Half island is French, half island is Hollandesa. I don't know in English.
Oh my gosh.
Netherlands, I think.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, I like so much to be my life happy, and but I think it's because of different time of life. In your age, I
Yeah.
spend more
Yeah.
time building my career,
Yeah.
build my name, build my family, and build everything. And
Mhm.
I don't. had this condition of life that I have today.
Yes.
Today I could spend time with myself, with my friends. Yesterday I stayed in a restaurant with friends to celebrate, but I think this hard path, we need to divide the hard path for celebrating the
Mm,
small things, small achievements.
okay.
If you don't mark all the small achievements, our life gets so boring, like a line, a long line,
Mm-hmm.
difficult to achieve the, the first prize.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if we divide our life and could celebrate all the small things, I think is the key for not have burnout or things like that. We need
Yeah.
to celebrate and stop here, stop another one, and
Mm-hmm.
celebrate.
Yes, it's like in English, right? If we learn about present simple, and then you think like, oh my gosh, it will take years to learn all the grammar, and then if instead of being happy, you start to suffering like, oh, this is so
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
Oh, this is
We
not.
can change this key and
Mhm.
be happy with many celebrations.
Good point.
Celebrations.
Good point. Good point. I agree with you. I have some difficulties to celebrate the small achievements, all the time. I think the biggie one and I forgot about the small one. And then
Yeah, of
it
course.
can be like something really hard, like, oh my gosh, I only will be happy when I achieve this big goal. But we are achieving something
Oh,
every day, maybe, right? So good, good point. Good point. Let's go for the last question. I think we have time here. We have 6 minutes. I think we can do it. Let me see. Do you think, number 10, okay? Do you think everyone receives signs from the universe sorry, or do only some people notice them? So do you think this is a kind of sign, God? I don't know. What do you think? And then do you think everyone receive? Or just the others who accept it, like, let me open my eyes here and try to see a sign. So what do you think, Vanjinha? Do you believe on it?
I believe everyone receives signs,
Mm-hmm.
but all the time you get with our eyes closed for this condition. If
Mm-hmm.
we go open our eyes, open our minds for the universe, for signs, for feelings, for everything that comes to us, beauty that comes to us all the time. And if you don't know, you don't notice it, nothing about that, we lose time. You lose the best side of the life.
Good, good. I love it. Nice. Thank you, Vanjinha. And you, Camilinha, what do you think about this?
I agree. I totally agree. Like Brenda said, I guess it's like a channel. If you close this
Mm-hmm.
channel and then you decide to move it like you point of view all the time, you can see this opportunity to solve something. It's not in this material world, you know. And I guess depend of the person, but I guess it's possible for anyone to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's it, guys. You needed to be open to receive the sign, and like Wanda said, about to open your mind, and you needed to observe the word and the signers, and still it hard work to achieve the things to do.
Yes. And we have some examples like
Yes.
if I lose my airplane and then something can happen with this airplane, and then this can be a big sign in your life, like, oh my gosh. And then if you, I don't know, don't want to go for some place, and then you said, oh no, I will make an excuse here and then rains a lot and then you say, oh my gosh, this was the best idea that I had. So this can be a sign, right? So, and you, Marcelo, what do you think? Do you believe everyone can connect with the signs or not?
Well, I don't believe in a person that's some people or just one person tells you about this kind of sign.
Mhm.
It's about having a destiny or making your destiny. I think it's about this issue. Well, you can make your destiny, and you can just live your destiny. You can be the actor of your life, and you can be the audience of your life. So that's something that you have to think about it. And of course, I don't believe that you receive a sign from one person like Paulo Coelho received when he had marijuana in Amsterdam. But I think we could have this kind of sign from the society, from the world itself. Well, you see some kind of movement, some kind of social movement, or some kind of well tendency, and you have to think about that, and you have to move your pieces in like a chess game. So I think we are not able, the society is not able to do that. Most of all, we receive the destiny and we believe in destiny, and we are like a compass. We are like in a boat without a compass. We have to go to a place. We have to know where we want to go. As Camila, for instance, she looked for a new kind of job, and that's what I could see. I even today I could see new opportunities, and I go for it. That's it.
Wow, good. Good point. I love your example about the boat and the compass. I guess we feel like this most of the time, but we don't stop, right? We just keep moving and then we can discover in the path something like this. So, guys, that was the immersion from today. I put the survey link in the chat, okay? If you want to give your opinion or to give me ideas from topics that we can discuss in the future, okay? Feel free. I loved this conversation. I was a little bit excited to have this because I really believe I love this kind of history that can make us hope, for our life or for our destiny. And I hope you guys like the same as I did. And see you soon, guys, in another time here. Enjoy your Sunday, okay, with your family, with your friends, and see you soon, guys. Was a pleasure. Thank you, Camilinha. Thank you, Marcel.